We've got panache.
Imagine there's no comics. I wonder if you can. Pretty grim picture. Sweet Talking Comics with Sweet Dan and Comic Book Man.
Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome to my video outhouse. It's time once again for Sweet Talking with Sweet Dan Sweet. Hey, Sweet Dan Sweet, how you doing?
I'm good, Comic Book Man. How are you?
I'm fine, and he's here to sweet talk us about
What?
Yeah!
this
What is
Justice League number 38, and this review is posted up on the website right this very minute. After he talks about it and says what a wonderful book this is, you can run to the website and read the same review that you're about to hear from him. So, Sweet Talking Dan, this is just a wonderful book, isn't it? You love this book. It was great. Couldn't be better.
Sure. I mean, whatever.
Okay, fine. Next book.
That's. I mean, seriously, I can't be any more animated about it because there really isn't a point. I mean, I believe the term you used is brick and mortar book. It gets the book from one arc to the next.
Yeah.
They got rid of Dwayne McDuffie. They got James Robinson, who wrote Starman, who wrote Cry for Justice. In the midst of writing Cry for Justice, he helped mastermind the Planet Krypton stuff that's going on over there in the Superman universe. He's sort of been given the pass the torch, the JLA torch, and this is kind of he's cleaning up other people's messes. So he's trying to get the team from point A to point B. He's got this random grouping of Vixen, Red Tornado, Plastic Man, and the Lady Dr. Light, and
female Dr. Light.
They're kind of hanging out in the old Justice League hideout in Happy Harbor.
Yeah, the cave in Happy Harbor.
Yeah, big deal. You know, who cares?
Some of us old timers like the cave in Happy Harbor.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I mean, all right. The big deal on Newsarama is that the story starts with the supposed death of a former Justice Leaguer. I'm not going to tell you who. Robinson has already said that it's not as clear cut as it seems, and you know he's probably sowing seeds for future storylines in regards to what's going to happen. You get a little pop in by Despero, who wants to beat everybody up because he had a bad day.
Pretty much it too.
That's how I feel.
It was really random. The whole story kind of reads like the last issue I read, where Black Canary's questioning the existence of the team. Now Vixen's questioning the existence of a team, and I can't blame her when the team's made up of a bunch of B-listers, and none of the big seven are really in there. You know what I mean?
It's not even. I read this book too. It's not even B-listers. It's just four guys who showed up at the cave.
Yeah, whoever had time.
It's not even a team. They just show up.
Whoever wasn't off fighting zombies and stuff like that. You know, these are all the slackers, I guess you would call it, when the world's in danger by zombies. These guys are hanging out in Happy Harbor.
What you have is a representative of every major Justice League team that there's been so far. Vixen from the current team. They just had Red Tornado from the '70s team. You've got Dr. Light from the late 80s team, the funny team, the McGuire team. And you got Plastic Man from the Grant Morrison team. So you've got everybody represented here on some level. Not that they do anything with it.
Nothing. They don't do anything, and they're about to inject a serious dose of Jeff Johns into the book because they're taking on Blackest Night next. There's a teaser page on the end, which I don't feel bad spoiling for you. It's a back from the dead Dr. Light, the man guy. So, I'm waiting to see. Once Cry for Justice is over, I think this title's going to start to pick up, at least story-wise, because he's sort of bogged down with all sorts of events and stuff that's going on. And I think he was not planning on taking this book on as early as he had to.
No, not as early, no.
I think what should be noted is Mark Bagley.
Yeah.
Is still the phenomenal Mark Bagley. He's not on anybody's list of top 10 artists, but he's consistently good in his storytelling, in his line work. I like everything about him. His Trinity series. He drew half a comic book for a whole year every week. I mean, that's pretty impressive, even though it wasn't the most high quality stuff because they were dancing around in energy fields and space and crap like that.
Mark Bagley is, and this is no slam against Mark Bagley. Mark Bagley is the Irv Novak, is the Kurt Swan, is the John Buscema of today. Because those are all guys who did not have a flashy style, but who got the work out on time every month, while people like Neil Adams or people like Todd McFarlane climbed up on top of their backs and said, "Look, I did these 3 books. Aren't they wonderful?" And everyone goes, "Oh, they're wonderful." And nobody remembers the other guys who did the actual heavy lifting month in and month out, which is what Bagley does.
Well, and you got to respect a guy who can go from doing 100 issues of Spider-Man with Brian Bendis right over to another universe and does 52 weeks of a comic and then jumps right on to one of the biggest books there, or what should be one of the biggest books there, and currently isn't. So it's only a matter of time before this all starts over and you know, Justice League is Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, whatever, everybody. So honestly, skip the issue unless you're diehard, and even so, I can't imagine this wouldn't be a nail in the coffin for somebody who's been reading this book for a while.
There is a big moment of fan geek in this book. As a Justice League fan geek myself, there is a moment of fan geek in this thing with Plastic Man. If you like, I know you laugh, but for those of us who revere Mr. Cole, who invented Plastic Man, who's been around since 1940. Robinson has a very interesting take on the character in this, which he doesn't do much of anything with, but he puts out there. And in and of itself, I'm not saying it's the reason to buy the book, but if you like Plastic Man and if you want to have a real interesting take on him, this is a good book for that.
I'll be honest, for a character who's a throwaway laugh man that Plastic Man is, there was a great deal of characterization with him, but a lot of it revolves around stuff that happens at the end of Cry for Justice. You have no idea what's going on, and all of a sudden Plastic Man is in dire straits, so to speak. And really, I think going back and reading this after Cry for Justice might prove more fruitful. Right now, it's just it's comic book limbo, shipping, scheduling, and stuff like that. It's just the way of the world. So, sorry, Mr. Robinson, but I didn't like it.
Okay. So that's Dan sweet talking.
Kinda.
I'm trying to work this in as much as I can.
Ooh, baby, Mr. Robinson.
Stop up at the store's website and don't look for sweet talking because I haven't changed anything yet. I just learned about this 5 minutes ago.
It's a tentative title.
Yeah.
But all of Dan's reviews are on the website. Okay, including that one. The Justice League one is on the website.
That's right.
So stop off at www.myroutine.com. I can't say that any faster.
You can say that fast.
Until next time, this is Comic Book Man
Dan Sweet
saying bye.